I'm like, you know, early Cube, Far Side, Big Pun, rolled up in one, thrown in a time capsule and found by people in like the year 3000.
If you're trying to mimic this MC known as ELP, R to the E to Z's for the niggas asleep. Them kicks is tight, but they was pressure when I had them last week. It ain't no surpassing me, outclassing me. Went from ashy to classy like B.I.G. I hypnotize black minds like BET. You spit super sweet 16s like MTV.
Well, I got started probably like 98. You know what I'm saying? I started rapping up in my high school and stuff like that, like everybody else. So I was up at Westchester High, and I was just rapping up there. And then when I went to college, I went to CSUN, which is Cal State Northridge, and there was a lot of cats up there. Every little cipher, every little, you know, anything I was up in, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I really got on the scene for a lot of people probably like 06. I dropped out with a group called the Empire, you know what I'm saying? And then Prezonomics, basically, you know, beginning of last year dropped, and that's basically how I got really, you know, into people's minds and stuff, and in people's ears. Like, okay, what's the first album I bought? Tribe, Low End Theory. I bought that, and I had Fresh Prince, Home Base. So Ill Bud Cats, how people think a lot of these rappers start off like, yeah, man, my first record was like Paid in Full and Ready to Die and something. Like, nah, man, your first thing was like Fresh Prince, MC Hammer, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my people's always bump stuff. Like, my parents was pretty young, so, you know, we was always banging stuff, and, you know, LL, Bigger and Deffer, I think was used to be bumped all the time to anything West Coast, Chronic, Snoop. Like, my pops used to work for EMI, you know what I'm saying? And he always had stuff that, it used to always bug me out, because he'll have, like, first time I heard Wu-Tang was through my pops. My pops had like the Mystery of Chess boxing single with that and Cream on it. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Dead Presidents, Jay-Z. He had to take it. And like Illmatic, definitely a big one. Only built for Cuban links, you know what I'm saying? Raekwon, I'm a big Wu-Tang dude. Like, gotta be like Muddy Waters, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a couple of them that just stand out to me. Like, those the ones that just kind of made me get to that level. Like, man, I want to do this too. Like, I used to listen to underground radio all the time, so the mix shows, they gonna play all the other stuff, like The Joint, King M's, Mike Nardone, back in the day that people don't even remember stuff like that. The Wake Up Show, you know what I'm saying? When that first popped out here in LA, college radio, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a majority of the stuff they gonna play is, you know what I'm saying, East Coast stuff, or not East Coast per se, but more the hip hop stuff they was playing was East Coast, because at the time the West Coast was real commercial, West Coast was blowing up, so everybody was coming with that same G-Funk stuff. But I listened to a gang of West Coast stuff, Doggy Style, everything. But if you listen to my style, you'll listen and you'll be like, he don't sound like an average West Coast cat. So
I doubt it is what it is. Don't worry about it though. It is what it is. Yo, I graduated last in my class, cause the ass that passed me by was so fly that I couldn't deny that. So I just put up aside that, like, girl, take a good look at where I'm at.
And then I started getting on the internet and started going to the message boards and stuff like OK Player and a lot of the West Coast sites like West Coast Riders, you know what I'm saying, Dub CNN, all those type of sites, and I'll be on the message boards just trying to put a little music out. I just put stuff in high gear, you know what I'm saying, and use the contacts that I was already making from pushing the CD myself. Yeah, I press the CDs, I put up the money for that, I put up the money for the video, I connect with my homies and we come up with the beats. You gotta do things like that, you know what I'm saying, in order to really appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, and all that was paying dues to me. My thing is hip hop, but I got a real LA slant to it, you know. It's not gangster, it's just LA, you know, we love the city, you know what I'm saying? And it's more aspects than just, you know, khakis and chucks and everything, and that's all good, you know. Everybody have a pair of chucks in their life, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I try to represent a different aspect to let them know that we spit out here, you know what I'm saying? So